Hi Miles.
Welcome to a bonus video.
This is a bonus video.
I was trying to get a train home from Philadelphia, which, it was such a disaster. I'll talk about it later, but
this will be a later feature.
So we ran to 30th, missed the train. Now I'm doing a double feature, mega bus to Peter Pan, $100 because Amtrak is gonna be way more, and I figured I'd document it. And
this is gonna be a bonus video.
You're not gonna be in the rest of the video.
I'm not gonna be in the rest of the video, but hi Miles and transit viewers.
Yeah.
I'm here in Philly.
Jackson will be back once I'm back in Philly in the fall.
Exactly.
And actually you're coming to Boston in August, but production will be back.
It's gonna be groovy.
Mega bus. All right.
Anyway, welcome to the bonus video, and subscribe, like, and comment.
He said it, not me.
Yeah. 1, 2. I'm getting bored driving up and down the same old strip. I gotta find a new place where the kids are hip. My buddies and me are getting real well known. Yeah, the bad guys know us and they leave us alone. Alright, that should do it.
So I ended up reserving a seat because it's $5 extra, but I just after that run from 15th Street to 30th, because the Market Frankfurt line is just not showing up and still failing to make it, I just didn't want it next to anyone, honestly. And yeah, so this is gonna be mega bus to Hudson Yards. Then I have to get to the Port Authority in like 2 hours, which should be doable, but we'll see. Everything could be late. Get on Peter Pan, because Peter Pan, I want to do like one company the whole way, but Peter Pan was sold out from New York to Philly. So Peter Pan from New York to Boston, get to Boston, if everything's on time, at 12:50, which is really pushing it for the last train. So that could be a whole other can of worms. We are departing about 3 minutes early, which is fine by me. Oh my God, there's a bee trying to get in. Oh my God, see that? There's a bee. Get out of here. Gotta love being on the top deck of a megabus and towering over everyone else. See, I mean, you know, am I upset that I missed the Amtrak and had to pay a ton for last minute bus tickets? Yeah, but it's also cool to get the opportunity to ride some coach bus companies that frankly I don't ride that often, and just get to, you know, get a unique experience. I've been riding Amtrak too much recently. This is my punishment. Genuinely, I mean, it's not a punishment. Well, yeah, it's a punishment, but look, we're like hogging this coach bus. I mean, how cool is that? As it begins to rain, we make our second stop at Market and 6th. I don't really know why Megabus has 2 Philly stops. I kind of feel like you can, you know, serve people pretty well by just stopping at 30th. That's a big transportation hub and it's pretty easy to get to by transit, assuming it's running okay, except a decent amount of people actually go on at 6th. I just think it should probably stop at one or the other just because it's such a slow process to like drive across the city like that. Trip, we're finally leaving South Jersey Stroads and getting onto the New Jersey Turnpike. I could have been on that. Look, I tried, okay? So Megabus arrived only about 10 minutes late, which is great, especially for a rush hour trip. Should I take Megabus to Saratoga Springs Singular or Anhasut? So something that I've been wanting to do for a while and just never really had a reason to do it, and something I'm kind of happy that now I do have a reason to do it, is ride the inclined elevator at Hudson Yards. Look, it's up a little bit, but I have to, you know, drop a ton of money on, you know, last minute buses and, you know, any number of things can go wrong. Yeah, a little bit, but inclined elevator, that's a bright side. You gotta look at the bright side. I'm very likely tempting fate here, but I
didn't want to just get like typical Midtown Manhattan stuff, so I took the 7 into Queens a little bit, barely. First stop in Queens, just to get some food somewhere else. If I miss my bus, it's my fault. All right, I got takeout from the Vernon Grill here in Long Island City, and oh yeah, I like how much meat's on offer here. All right, new bright side alert. Instead of having this lovely, thinly sliced beef and lamb from the Vernon Grill in Long Island City, if I had taken the train, I'd probably be having DiGiorno's right now. This is better than DiGiorno's. That's right, I said it. One minute? Whew, all right, that's not bad. I'll totally take 1 minute. Port Authority Bus Terminal. Long time no see, old friend. Got to give a shout out to Greyhound's abrasively blue ticket office. Although today we'll be using Peter Pan's slightly less abrasively green ticket office, I guess. Welcome to the Peter Pan line to Boston. It'll be a busy bus, it looks like. Finally boarding around 8:20. That's good. That makes me feel like we're gonna leave fairly on time. If it was Greyhound and we were boarding right now, I don't trust Greyhound in anything, so that's a moot point. Tiny ball of fire. All right. Surprisingly, there are open seats at the front. I will 100% take that. Oh my god. This is actually really good. I want to be in the front because I'm racing for the last Red Line train when we get to Boston. We get to Boston at 12:50. I guess because I'm still obligated to review these things. These seats are terrible. Like there's a big bump out right at my head. That's kind of uncomfortable. And there's not really a good slot to sleep in the window. You can't really lean your head back here. So I don't know. We'll see how this 4-hour and 20-minute ride goes in terms of trying to get sleep. Probably badly, but you know, it was last minute. I can't complain that much. Wow, an ad for Peter Pan perks. And now I have an ad for the app. Involving a block of wood. Okay, the safety briefings, advertisements, and more advertisements are done. So the Peter Pan perks thing is one of the lamest reward systems ever. You get $1, you get 1 point for every dollar you spend. And when you get 50 points, you get $1 in credit. This trip cost me $59. However, because I spent more than $50, they let me use my perks. So it was only $58. Great. The worst part of any New York to Boston coach bus trip is having to take local streets for a while, but it's been fairly painless so far. We're in Connecticut. Hi, Ned. Alright, tiny ball of fire has gotten us to Boston at 12:36. 16 minutes early, which means that I'll be able to get the second or third to last train, which is magical and exciting. You know, I feel like for a 850 odd subscriber channel, I really shouldn't be recognized in public as often as I am, but yeah, the person sitting right behind me on that bus was like, "Hey, are you Miles?" So that's really cool. And hello, if you're watching. It was great to meet you. Yeah, I guess this ended up working out really well. Like, you definitely didn't get like the exciting, crazy like video content that might have been better. Like if I don't know, but still a lot of fun. I'm glad that I filmed it all. Hopefully it makes for good content. I feel like there's a takeaway here though, and that's that I've been reluctant to use intercity buses because they're just very expensive even if you book in advance. And Amtrak has been very cheap if you book in advance, and I just tend to book in advance. But for a last minute journey, it seems like coach buses are still king. I mean, about $100 versus like 172 for Amtrak at its cheapest. It seems like if you're traveling last minute, coach bus is still the best option. So I guess keep that in mind. Yeah, bonus video, I don't know how to end, whatever. Although for a bonus video, I feel like this ended up being pretty substantial.